Hello, my friends, and welcome to Tom and Al's Tinkering and Adventures.
Special edition.
He's in the background there. That light that you see is his, actually his halo.
It's the maintenance aura of
That's his maintenance aura. He's soaking in some power from the sun here this morning. And this is day 3 of our sister's bathroom remodel. So I shot some footage last night. It was dark in here. We worked well into the night and stopped and got some Arby's.
Let there be light.
Which hopefully his wife doesn't watch this, but he's not supposed to be having Arby's. But so I don't think she's a subscriber, but that's okay.
Yeah.
So there's our enclosure, and down here is our leveling compound. Let's see how thick it got on this side. It is over a thumb's width. That is a imperial measure 1 inch. My thumb, 1 inch. Look at that. 1 inch and some extra. All the way down to nothing over here. So this thing is way, way off level. But not anymore. We've got it leveled up. The shower pan's gonna go down today. The rest of the underlayment's going down today. This toilet is moving out and over just a little bit. And we might just set the vanity in here. I think that's probably a good idea. Just move it in here to set it in here to look like it.
Yeah, well that way he can figure out where he's got to put plumbing in. Yep.
And we'll get whatever else we can get done today. I'm gonna go into the, this makes a nice studio over here, purple. Am I supposed to stand on that? It's been 12 hours, we're good. So, I'm gonna put the camera down, we're gonna get to work. So my brother didn't like the setup we had for the toilet and went and got some more parts. Came all the way back here, and as soon as he got here he realized he had to get some more. So hopefully he watches this, because smooth move Axlax. So he's back at the depot getting some more parts to get our toilet moved. We got it removed. I cut the flange off, got all the flooring underneath there cleaned up, and I'm about to cut the next section of underlayment. The toilet's really only going to move about a couple inches out this way and maybe over this way. So we're not moving it a whole lot, but we're going to have to change the toilet drain there. And in the meantime, I went downstairs, rerouted some plumbing, and I got some stub pipes up here. I'm going to cap these because we don't have a shower fixture. So we're going to cap those. And then once we get the underlayment down, we could probably just set the toilet. You'd like to get your flooring down first, but it's really easy to pick it back up. So we can set the toilet, hook it up, and then at least the toilet will be usable. And then hopefully we can get this shower drain down, or shower pan down here. I've been talking about that as well. And while my brother went to the depot to get parts for the toilet, we also got some parts for this because, let's see, we got an offset shower drain, which goes in here. It's gonna go into the center here. We're gonna have to cut our hole. And the reason we had to get an offset is because right where the center of that shower pan is, where the drain is, there's the floor joist under there. So this offset will be able to bring us back enough. We're probably gonna have to notch a little bit of that floor joist, which is okay. It's acceptable, not ideal, but it will work. But this is a, let me pick it up again here, 2-inch PVC drain, and we have 1.5-inch drain line down there. So we need to get a 2 to 1.5-inch adapter. So I'm gonna go cut some flooring underlayment for this section here, and I'll probably actually cut the last one too, and we'll just set them down for now until we decide what we're gonna do. We've got this great big vent here. I'm gonna figure out what we're gonna do with that. So I probably don't want to screw that one down for sure. This one, we can screw it down. So I'm gonna cut that, and I'll be right back. There's the infamous brother hard at work. Don't interrupt him, or he'll throw empty beer cans at you. So I don't recommend that. We have to cut these corners a little bit here because they're interfering against the backer board on the wall, and then of course on our new wall that we built. I capped off these supply lines here. The hot and cold supply lines coming up. We don't have a shower fixture, so we just capped them off for now. My brother found this awesome little adapter that fits in here flush with this offset drain. So I got that glued in.
It's convertible.
It's awesome. It's great. So we got that. Subfloor is all down. I haven't screwed it down yet because I think I pointed out earlier we got that vent area here that we're thinking about. We're probably just going to put a couple screws to hold this one down. And this other piece of subfloor over the toilet will get screwed down as soon as we locate where the new toilet's going and we drill that. Well, we can screw it down right now as well. Doesn't really matter. We can cut through that. Easy day. So we're making some progress. Obviously we are not going to finish this bathroom, but I think we'll have a workable toilet and a shower pan down with a drain, which is something. It's a step in the right direction. We made a lot of progress here considering what we were started with. We need to get, we'll probably put the vanity in here like I said, but we don't know what we're going to do as far as bringing the water up here. And then there's also the electrical. Probably going to need some outlets over here, over the vanity. We need to move the power for that light. Used to be right here. We're probably going to move it over here. And I don't know what other power item. Well, this mirror.
Probably lights.
This mirror also has a light in it, so we're probably going to need another switch for that. So I think that's the mirror that we're going to use over the vanity. So we'll just see where we get today. Hopefully we don't work late into the night again, but we very well may. There's no stopping us. Now there is a hole you could be proud of. So we had to cut through to get the drain hole for the shower pan. So we fit that shower pan after my brother was trimming it a little bit there, fit in here really nicely. We drew down a Sharpie marker circle for where we had to cut, and then I took the drill, drilled a couple holes, and we tried the jigsaw. We're over here at my sister's place, and my sister's boyfriend Paul, he's got a lot of tools, but we just don't know where everything is. He's out delivering groceries for everyone out here in the great state of Iowa, or wherever the hell he's driving. He's a truck driver, so we're using his stuff, but we don't know where everything is, so we're using that jigsaw. But I think it had a wood cutting blade, which wasn't too happy about going through this leveling compound, which is kind of like an epoxy cement sort of deal. So I took the drill, started drilling holes kind of around the perimeter, trying to make life a little bit easier, but it still wasn't doing it. And then I went to my favorite tool here, the reciprocating saw, otherwise known as a Sawzall, which is actually a brand name, so hopefully they don't try to sue me for using their brand name. Or they could sponsor my channel if they'd like. Sawzall,
Still.
welcome. Hopefully you're watching. But anyway, I got to use the Sawzall, which is one of my favorite tools in the garage because you can destroy so much shit with it. Had a blast. My brother was giving it a go, but he decided to let the young man give her a shot. So we cut down, and we had to notch the top of that joist right there just a little bit. We might have not even had to get it quite as much as we did, but we got good fitment on the drain. So now we're going to fit the drain to the shower pan. We're going to locate some sort of a construction adhesive. We're going to get this thing put into place. Let me bring this back. You don't need to look up with me. Put into place down into here. And now that'll probably be as far as we go on that today. I don't imagine we're going to get much farther. And then we will start working on this toilet. My brother's looking up the directions on how to do this here. So yeah, we're using directions. We really shouldn't. We're using Sawzalls and jigsaws and hammers and shit, so we don't really need instructions. We just go. But we'll look it up, figure it out, and we'll get this thing installed, and I'll come back at you. All right, so I'm in the dungeon down here in the basement, and let's see what we got to do. Relocate this toilet drain. This is coming back about 2 inches. The toilet's basically gonna move back 2 inches. And our hot water has been plumbed up to the stubs. Cold water plumbed up to the stubs up there. And both of these are charged, so they're not leaking. And now there's the shower pan drain. You can see the insert inside of there that reduces that down. And I've already hooked up an elbow for our P-trap here. There you go. So I've got this mostly mocked up. Let me hold this thing while I can't quite do this with one hand. There we go. So we're kind of mocked up here. We got this little piece. It's kind of neat because my sister has all this crap laying around, and I just kind of been recycling, and I found all these goodies. So this is going to go up into here, and that's going to go right into there. So all I really have to do is get that one installed with some adhesive, and then make sure we have all these angles and all these adjust in and out. So if you've ever worked on a sink, same. This one moves in and out a little bit. This one here slides in and out of there, and in and out of the P-trap. So all I have left to do is to clean up this fella here, install it up in there, let it dry for a little bit, and then we're going to do some tests. Pour some water down there, and then we need to cut this hole, install the toilet. We're doing good. We're making it. So we got about an hour probably before we're to that point. And I also have to go get my brother's car because he had a front end alignment done. So let me get back to work, and I'll see you in a bit. And there we are, about 5 minutes later. Very easy install. Got that thing cemented in. Everything lines up nicely. Everything's tight. We got just enough room. This thing worked just perfectly. If we hadn't used the offset drain, we would have been partially screwed. We really would have had to cut into this floor joist. So if you ever get into something like this, make sure you take a look. There's all kinds of little solutions for problems out there like that, because you never know. New construction is real easy. You know where everything's going to lay, but when you're remodeling and you're moving things around, this is the kind of problems that you run into, but there's stuff out there for it. Let's go up here and see what's happening up top. All right, there's a shitter patrol.
Shitter patrol.
We got right here is where the center of the old toilet was. It was sitting too far back against the wall here, so we moved it forward 2 inches. And there you go. That's a nice big toilet.
That's a big seat.
You got lots and lots of room. So your toilet flange. This is a common issue on houses. These toilet flanges get installed when they do the initial construction. Then they put down a floor, and the floor is above that toilet flange, and that causes some issues. There's lots of products out there to solve that, but if you're doing a remodel, make sure that you install the toilet flange on top of your floor, not below the subfloor. So that'll just make life easier for you. The good old wax ring and all that stuff. If you don't know about the wax ring, well, then you need to learn a little bit more about home improvement, because you could save some money calling a plumber in just to fix that. Well, I mean, if you don't want to get your hands dirty, it's not a big deal, but you probably save $100. And I don't know about anyone watching this, but $100 is a little bit of money to me. So, all right, I got to stop the video so we can get some work done. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come. It's the ceremonial placing of the throne. We have for any of you millennials, there's a There's a sponge cake under your toilet if you're hungry. For anyone else, that's the wax ring, the infamous wax ring that causes leakage around the bottom of your toilet, and they cost about $5, something like that.
$2.
Yeah, $2, so under $5, and maybe an hour to change. I mean, that's if you're taking your time and all that. But we have plumbed all. Look at that! You can see in there. We've got that all plumbed out. The toilet drain is all plumbed out, and let me see if we can get this thing positioned. So we're going to place the throne. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. All right. Thing about these wax rings is you really only get one shot, right? What do you think?
Sit down, wiggle around a little bit.
Yeah, have a seat. Have a seat and enjoy yourself there. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. There you go. I get to have the ceremonial first seat on there. Oh, yeah.
You worked the hardest this weekend.
That's right.
That's my
Well,
story, and I'm sticking to it.
the nice thing is we got this open air concept on this bathroom here, so you don't feel like you're caged in on the bathroom. You sit in here and just doing your business, and you can see what's going on. Hey, what's going on in the kitchen? And you look over there. Oh, what's going on over here in the laundry area? You just look over there. So, as of right now, my brother, while I was sitting there talking a bunch of crap, talking crap on the crapper, he put these wing nuts down on here. And we'll install the tank, install the supply line, open the valve, and give her a flush. And we'll see if my plumbing down below holds up. So, when I come back at you, we'll have this thing filled up. I'll go down and we'll check the plumbing. All right, I think Tom and Al's Tinkering and Adventures here is coming to a close on this bathroom. So I'll show you where we're at. We brought in the vanity. So nothing is hooked up here. We just brought it in to make sure everything fit. And brought in the countertop. Toilet is installed and working. Subfloor is installed. Shower pan is installed. Drain is installed. The drain in this and all the drainage into the drain line of the house. We're all sheetrocked out here, or backer boarded. So there's plastic surround that has to go in there. We didn't get that done. And we got walls on the outside here, sheetrock. Let me show you here. Back up. It looks like something now. Looks like something. This is all the new wall we built. I'm panning pretty fast here. I'm going to get everyone dizzy. But we did get sheetrock installed. We don't know exactly where electrical is going to be, so we're not going to do that because that's not our call. We don't know what needs to be put on the toilet area here because there needs to be some grab bars or support bars, whatever you call them, and we don't know if they're going to go on the wall or on the floor. I imagine we could probably mount one to the floor on this side. There's not enough room on that side, so it's going to have to go on the wall or something like that. So that's going to have to get figured out. I don't know if we're changing out that light fixture. The wires to it are up here, and the feed for it is down in the basement, so I think that's probably going to come through over here. That's going to have to be done. Plenty more needs to be done, but we got a lot done in 3 days, considering what we started with. And
It done be tuckered out.
working with this guy here. He's tired. I'm acting like I'm not, but I'm pretty tired as well.
Well, all you did was push me around all weekend.
Yeah, I'm kind of mean that way, but
It made me work.
yeah, I'm not used to working.
As a part of the crew.
Yeah, I don't like working with other people. They mess everything up. And the biggest reason why we are done is, well, first off, this is the beer that was in the fridge Miller 64. I mean, I'm not going to turn down a cold beer that's in someone else's fridge, but we're out of beer. So no more beer, no more work. We're both in agreement on that. My brother and I, we agree and disagree on many things, but
right.
no more beer, no more work.
Can't do it.
Yeah,
Can't
we're
do
done.
it.
We're done.
This is a prime.
Oh.
It's a fuel tank, and it needs to be filled with fuel. Otherwise, the work can't be done.
My brother is a model of fitness. So, that being said, we're wrapping her up. I'll put this video together, get it out to y'all. Thank you very much for watching. Get out there and find your adventure. Adios.